Have you ever felt like you're fighting an unequal battle with the scale? You've tried every diet, you've worked out like crazy, but the number on the scale just won't budge. Or maybe you lose a little weight, but a week later, the weight comes back even more. The truth is, it's not because you lack willpower that you're struggling. Metabolic expert Dr. Jason Fung believes the real reason weight loss feels like an uphill battle is because of something he calls the body fat thermostat. This is a built-in metabolic mechanism that determines how many calories your body burns and how many it stores as fat. Picture this: when you decide to cut calories, say, eat 500 fewer calories a day to lose fat, the thermostat senses that loss. And what does it do? It strikes back silently, virtually undoing all your hard work. First, it makes you hungrier, forcing you to eat back the 500 calories you're missing. If you still try not to eat, your body has a more powerful backup. It simply shuts down your metabolism, causing you to burn 500 fewer calories. So if you eat 500 fewer calories and your body burns 500 fewer calories, you still won't lose weight, because you haven't adjusted your thermostat. What's more, the people who struggle the most are usually those who are significantly overweight or who have already lost a lot of weight. That's because their fat thermostat is set to operate at an unhealthy weight. No matter how hard they try, their body will try to bring them back to that heavier baseline. The effects of this fat thermostat have been proven in clinical studies going back more than 40 years. Researchers compared 3 groups: controls, non-obese people, and obese people who had lost weight. By comparison, normal people burned about 36 calories per kilogram per day. But interestingly, people who had been obese but then lost weight, and maintained their lower weight by eating fewer calories, burned almost half that number. This clearly showed that their thermostat was set too high and was trying to bring them back to their original weight. This is why you shouldn't rush to the gym or torture yourself with another diet. Instead, we need to focus on learning how to use the body fat thermostat as a fat-burning tool. Like everything else in the body, the thermostat is controlled by hormones. Some hormones, like insulin, cortisol, and ghrelin, promote weight gain. On the other hand, other hormones, called incretin hormones, do the opposite. They help your body shed excess weight. We know for sure that there are hormones that increase the fat thermostat, because when we give these hormones to people, they gain weight. On the other hand, there are hormones that decrease the fat thermostat. Good examples are the incretins, including GLP-1, GIP, and glucagon. Furthermore, our sympathetic nervous system, when activated, also decreases the fat thermostat. However, Dr. Jason Fung recommends healthier approaches than stimulants. The first healthy approach Dr. Fung suggests is to delay or even skip breakfast. This advice is based on the way your hormones work right after waking up. When you wake up, your adrenal glands release cortisol, a stress hormone, which raises your blood sugar. This provides instant fuel for your muscles and brain, creating a feeling of alertness in the morning. But when your blood sugar rises, your pancreas naturally responds by increasing your insulin levels. If you eat breakfast within the first 3 or 4 hours of waking up, you actually make things worse. Your insulin levels will spike even higher, and your fat thermostat will go into storage mode. On top of that, the hunger hormone ghrelin will be activated, causing cravings and the urge to snack. This habit keeps the thermostat high. By delaying or skipping breakfast, you trigger the opposite effect. Extending your fasting period lowers your insulin levels and switches your thermostat to fat-burning mode. Your body will be fueled by stored fat, the same energy cortisol helped release after waking up. Then, the incretin hormones start to take over, replacing ghrelin. You'll feel less hungry throughout the day. Clinical studies support this. People who regularly skip breakfast show better insulin control and fat metabolism than those who eat breakfast every day. In fact, skipping breakfast tends to cause a slight weight loss of about 0.44 kilograms, about a pound, compared to the breakfast group. Obviously, this goes against what nutritionists often say, that skipping breakfast will make you gain weight. It's simply not true. The other important thing researchers looked at was overall calorie intake. Does skipping breakfast make you more likely to eat more at lunch or snack later in the day? The answer is no. If you skip breakfast, you eat about 260 fewer calories per day, on average. That means you don't try to compensate by eating more at lunch or dinner, which explains the weight loss. The best available evidence suggests that skipping breakfast actually helps you lose weight by making you eat less. Aside from skipping breakfast, you can also activate incretin hormones by adjusting your diet. For example, adding curcumin to your meals can boost the hormone GLP-1, which is the hormone targeted by powerful weight loss drugs like Ozempic. This means you'll naturally have a lower appetite, lower blood sugar, and slower stomach emptying. But most importantly, GLP-1 directly affects your fat thermostat in exactly the way you need it to lose weight effectively. Curcumin is found in turmeric and many curries. Turmeric has been traditionally used to treat type 2 diabetes. It turns out that the spice also has a significant GLP effect. Because it increases GLP, it has a natural effect of reducing satiety and therefore tends to have a lower glycemic index, which can be a real benefit. Adding a little turmeric or curry to your daily meals is a simple way to influence the hormones that control weight. Fiber also helps activate incretin hormones. It naturally slows digestion and keeps you fuller longer. At the same time, it interacts with your gut microbiome and stimulates the release of GLP-1. Fiber reaches the large intestine, where it is fermented by the gut microbiome into short-chain fatty acids, SCFAs, substances like acetate, butyrate, and propionate. These SCFAs interact with free fatty acid receptors to increase GLP secretion. So when you build your eating habits around delaying breakfast by 3 or 4 hours, filling your lunch and dinner with vegetables, and replacing salt or other spices with curry or turmeric, you are directly influencing the hormones that control your fat thermostat. Only then can you expect real, sustainable, long-term weight loss. We hope this journey at Wellness Roots Journey has given you a whole new perspective on how your body works. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe, like, and share your positive comments below. Together, we will take control of our health. Thank you.